Right, so autofocus or Vaseline camera. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the autofocus. But anyway, I seriously hope this isn't the end for a track that's been a staple of the British karting scene for, well, years. Roll titles. So Buckmore Park is a kart track in Kent, near Chatham, just southeast of London. It's a track that any British racing driver, well, any British racing driver from Hamilton to Button to Russell, even the Pro GT and touring car drivers, have raced on at least once in their careers. There's even a picture of a 9-year-old Johnny Herbert there in 1973, so that just shows you how far back this lineage goes. It's a track that's loved by a lot of people as well, and in addition to British karting events, it also hosts karting track days, corporate stuff, and if you are in a group of like-minded friends and you all decide, hey, let's go karting, Buckmore Park is usually the first one that anybody suggests. It's the Silverstone, Donington or Brands Hatch of karting tracks in the UK. It's easily the top 3 of the best kart tracks in the UK, along with Paul Fletcher International near Newark and Clay Pigeon down in Dorchester. The circuit was opened in 1963 and is now in the hands of Surtees Limited. Yes, that's Surtees. It's his daughter Leonora who currently oversees the place, while the previous owners, the ones prior to the 2015 purchase, are still around as consultants. It's a 1.2 kilometre track that features elevation changes, fast sweeping corners, a pair of tricky hairpins, and has a high average speed. And keeping the car's momentum up through some of those corners is pretty difficult, I imagine. I mean, it's a track I'd love to have a good razz around in real life. But the circuit recently released a statement regarding the future of the venue. In the current global situation that I'm not allowed to talk about because of demonetisation, the circuit has been closed for 200 plus days because it's not on the same list of elite sporting events that the Premier League, English Football League, BTCC and Toka Tour, snooker, tennis and cricket are. Like many other grassroots football grounds, or cricket pitches, golf courses and just leisure facilities in general around the UK, it sits empty. And this in turn has put the venue under increasing financial stress, and now the historic venue is looking to try and generate, in their own words, much needed income. The circuit has got some surplus land, and they've recently submitted a planning application to the local council to build a storage and distribution facility. If that planning permission is successful, the project will generate the cash injection the circuit so desperately needs. Although if it doesn't go ahead, then that puts the future of the circuit in serious jeopardy, because obviously they'll have to find another form of income, and that could involve filing for administration or full insolvency or just trying to find a buyer, and nobody in UK motorsport really wants that. Buckmore Park falls into a very weird category. It is grassroots sport, so it is entitled to grants, but the size of the venue means it isn't eligible for the same sort of grants a smaller venue would be able to get, or a startup venue would be able to get, and it wasn't eligible for any of the financial support grants that the government handed out at the start of the pandemic. In addition, the circuit explained to Kent Online that they're still waiting to get their insurance payouts for business interruption, a case that the Supreme Court of the UK feels they're entitled to get. And in a statement released on the Buckmore Park website and on the local Kent Online website, the circuit said, "We are aware of recent speculation around Buckmore Park's future on social media due to the recent planning application we've made for the paddock. The decision was made that under the circumstances we have to look for additional income streams to support the circuit and rebuild our finances. We have had a number of positive discussions with companies to utilise the area in the paddock that we own but very rarely use. And by doing so, we give ourselves a better chance of being able to reopen at some point in the future." The circuit also stresses that it has not gone into administration, more a state of hibernation that reduces the cost as much as possible until the proposed reopening of the UK around the 21st of June 2021, and a decision regarding the planning permission is expected at the end of March 2021. And it would be sad to lose Buckmore Park, a track that, like I said at the top of the video, is basically a who's who of British motorsport. It's where statistically the greatest Formula 1 driver of all time started his career, and on that subject it is quite sad to see people demanding that Lewis reach into his pocket and help them out along with other drivers, but if the circuit is forced to take such drastic measures as selling the circuit, then that might be the only way it can be saved. Hopefully it will never come to that, and Buckmore will be open for business, just like the rest of the leisure industry in just over 3 months' time, I guess. So that's a quick video on the state of Buckmore Park. Thank you to Will Dendy for sending me this one, because I didn't know it was actually happening. But to see Buckmore go under, yeah, that'd be tragic for British motorsport. Like I say, it's our big karting venue. So if you learned something about stuff today, I guess, then give the video one of these. And if you want to see more talking thumb, because I look like a thumb, talking thumb videos, then click subscribe with the bell on so you get all the latest. Big thanks to all the patrons of this channel via Patreon, as always. And if you wish to join in with supporting me on a more personal level, or just join in the Discord chat, Twitter banter, Instagram posting of just silly things, then I'll leave all the relevant links in the description box for you. So until next time, I've been Millward. Have a great day wherever you live in the world, and I'll see you all again soon for another video. So until then, goodbye.